He's having a tea and he's wearing a monocle and he's wearing a bowler hat. Hey guys, it is a Vlogmas day 4 and 2 things today. So I am gonna do my wind down later on, but we're about to get our furniture delivered. Should be very soon, maybe in the next half hour. So we're getting a new couch and coffee table. If you guys saw my last Vlogmas day 3, 2. Anyway, I briefly mentioned it, but I'm really excited. Now we kept some of our old couch, like the shade part. I just took the pillows off because this was not in the best shape, but this is more for the kitties than anything. So they've got that, and we have the ottoman, got a blanket on it so they can lay, but we have the open space for our couch and coffee table. I also want to find a rug. I'm just not sure. Like, I kind of want a white rug, but I know how horribly dirty it would get. So I need to figure out the rug situation, but we're ready. So I'll show you guys when we get our new couch. All right, here's the state of things. We have our coffee tables out. So I wiped these down, but it's so cold that it's not drying. So these coffee tables nest together. So you can just have them like this. So if you want to just have the one out, or you can pull the second out. There's still like some styrofoam. But we opted to put the couch together ourselves. Look at this. Oh my God. I'll show you guys later. Hey guys, so I know I look like a wretched bum right now. I need a shower bad, but we got everything put together. Let me show you. So this is our couch. It's kind of a different type of shape for this room because this room is like, oh shoot, I'm running into stuff. This room is very like wide or long, I don't know. Anyway, it was like either do this, because if we have one side, hello, light up for me please. Okay, this is dark. But if we had one side of it to the wall, then it would take up like most of the room. So I feel like this is the best bet, but this is uber comfortable. I mean, it just feels incredibly comfortable to sit on. And Zach said he called dibs on sleeping on it first, but I just said that was inevitable. What?
I did call dibs.
Yeah, he falls asleep every night on the couch regardless, so as if that was a competition. But there you go. Kitties are adjusting. Sniffles, can we have your opinion on the new couch? Mwah, do you like it? Do you like it? Okay, she's a little salty about it apparently. Still adjusting to the new couch. My parents took our old one, or at least half of it. So this is like the shade part of our old couch. And I figured the kitties could have another spot to lay, but I told my parents if they want it, come get it. We were gonna keep the ottoman just as like an extra thing because they love to lay on it. But this is what it's looking like. It's very cozy. I'm washing all the blankets that we have on there. So I'll have like Christmas blankets, lots of very comfy stuff. So I'm super excited, but I am exhausted, thirsty, and I need a shower. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Do these babies like the couch? You like it? Hi, buddy. Mwah, sweeties. So nice. Beansies. Mwah, good girl. So y'all like the couch? Is there anything you would have done differently? Do you like the color? Is it comfortable? Do you like your cat Blinky? Okay. Minners also did get in this, which we put our remotes in there, but he actually got in there. I was like, you know what? He might love that, but he just kind of sat in it for a second, and then he was like, nah. Soft close. So yeah, I'm super excited this evening to relax a little bit on this couch, but for now I need to edit, so I'm going to do that and have some yogurt. I'm in the mood for a peach yogurt, and I'll talk to y'all later.
All ready?
Okay, 2 things. First of all, USB ports on the couch. So I'm tired of my nearly dead phone on the couch. And also, look at these babies. Are you chilly? Are you so chilly? Yeah. Yeah. chili babies. Ah, so your voice. Hey guys, so we are going to wind down. I think my camera's crooked. No, babe. This is sweet. Okay, I think we're good. So it is weekly wind down. Of course, it is also Vlogmas. So I decided to turn my normal videos into a little bit more vlog style. So I kept the earlier part of my day really short and simple because I knew I was going to sit down and do this. So this is already a very laid back type video, but I'll probably do less editing. So the editing may not be anything that special. Baby, come on, make up your mind, darling. Make up your mind. Sally! Sniffles was walking out and Sally had to slap her in the face for some reason. So today we're having Mirasu. Anyway, so if you are new to this and you've happened to click on the video for the wind down, then every week I sit down, we talk a little bit of beauty products, we talk about literally everything. Oh, also I have not looked at your guys' comments from the last wind down. That's something that I do every time. So it's kind of like reading the minutes of the last meeting, except throughout the video I'll go through them, and if you guys have questions I will answer them. Also, I have a huge breakout right here, which maybe you can't see that much, but it is painful, and I also have one here. And I swear I thought it was too early to PMS, but here we are. Okay, this is perfect because I'm gonna start with my brows, and Samantha asked, would you ever get your eyebrows microbladed or tattooed? I've been wanting to get it done because I'm a natural redhead and I have blonde eyebrows. What kind of eyebrows would you recommend? I use a brow pencil and gel, but I can't get it to look good. So first of all, microblading, I kind of would love to get it done because if I could have some hairs right through here, I wouldn't do as much with my brows, but I feel like because I have to fill in this whole section that has now turned red, I love it, that I do need to do like a little bit more of everything on my brow for it to look kind of normal. So I'd love to have it microbladed. I don't think I would do tattooing, which I know they're similar, but from what I've seen, a good microblading can look really beautiful. e.l.f. Camo Concealer, e.l.f. Concealer Sponge, both amazing. I will do my best to link everything below, but I always have shopping links below if you guys want to shop any of my links which support my channel. Also, if you scroll through my description box, you'll see several things like my Patreon, Ko-Fi, discount codes, links, and stuff like that. Any of that helps me and just goes right back into my channel. So if you're ever questioning that, it just supplements it supplements the little bit of YouTube income. So some of the links that I have for the items used in the video will be affiliate links. So I do appreciate you guys using those if you're going to shop these brands. So yeah, I would do that. I don't think I'd do straight up tattooing. I guess I don't really know if there's a distinction anymore. Like tattooing used to be like a straight up tattoo. Microblading I know is different, but I think most people who tattoo their brows do microblading. You feel me? Maybe I'm uneducated though. So my grandmother, my grandmother had her eyebrows tattooed, and this was probably 15 years ago, and hers unfortunately probably were not done by the best person, and they turned kind of like purplish over time. It was not a good look, but I know nowadays it's like way different. So she asked what products to make our brows look natural. So I do have to say, I feel like now that I'm confident in how I do my brows, I can make a lot of things look natural, but to me, what I love the most is a pomade. It just takes practice to get it right, because what I wound up doing is I fill in a lot of my brow, but I do little hair strokes in the front with a teeny tiny brush. The brush that I use is from Morphe. I'll try to remember to put that down because it is the teensiest little flat brush that you can possibly get. Like, and I've used it so much that the handle is like worn off. I have to like look really close at like the indentation of the number on it to figure out which brush it is, and I need to order like a couple more. They're really cheap and affordable. However, I can definitely make a pencil work. It's got to be a good pencil though. And I'm going to use these Milani brow products that I used. I did a full face of Milani and these were great. So I'm going to use Precision Brow and also Weekend Brow, which is a tint, which I love this. I've never really found a pen or ink type of tattoo product that I really like. This one is so good though. I thought I refilled my water bottle, but I didn't. Would you put water in it? Are you in the middle of something? Baby! Thank you. Go ahead, my boy. I'm gonna first go in with Precision Brow. I like this because it's a very teensy tiny brow. Also, this is very similar to like Precisely My Brow Pencil or Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I feel like it's right up there in quality and at, you know, probably less than half the price. So I'm gonna start with this. Let me just speed through my brows because I can't talk and do them at the same time. She said, yeah. No. I got eyebrow pencil on my shirt. All right, using those brow products again, just confirmed that these are really amazing. So honestly, I kind of take back my pomade thing because these work so well. And I'm just putting clear brow gel over top. Like, this pen is really nice. And it's just something about it. It's just a little bit different than the other ones I've tried. I think it's better personally. I really like it. So I'm gonna use the Colourpop Fade into Hue palette. Wow. I don't know what I was looking for. This is a gorgeous palette. I mean, absolutely stunning. So many colors, so many fun things. And I'm also going to use Louise Base. I am so eager to get my packages from Louise. I ordered lots of paints and bases in different colors. So let me find another question. Kimberly went crazy like me with too many sales. I know I went so crazy, but y'all are going to love the haul. But thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Kimberly. Okay, Kayla says, have you ever listened to K-pop like BTS, Blackpink, etc.? Yes, I mean, I've listened to some. I'm not like crazy into K-pop. I'm sure that I could easily become a lot more interested in it, but I just haven't really taken the time. I've definitely heard some BTS and I've heard Blackpink, which I do like. When we were in New York, which is over a year now, which I'm very sad to say that we weren't able to go back this year, but we went to a place called Teppan Ramen. I literally, anybody who's going to New York, I tell them about this place. It's just a hole in the wall, but it was my favorite place that we went to eat. And it was obviously a ramen place. And they were playing, I know that I cleaned this brush, but there is definitely color on that brush. It turned it like bluish. So they were playing BTS while we were eating in the little ramen restaurant, and I thought it was really cute. Hey, Michelle, would you do a cooking video? Would you do an exercise video? Would you collab with a small creator? I actually really want to collab with like creators like in my realm, not like giant creators, but you know, if somebody was like in my wheelhouse, a few thousand, 30,000, whatever, I definitely would. A cooking video, I mean, I would. It would be more so for fun because I'm no cook. If you wanted to hang, that would be good. If you're looking for like how to cook, I would look elsewhere. And then she said, would you do an exercise video? So I actually did like a quarantine day in the life, or like quarantine daily routine, where I did exercise in a unicorn onesie. I will link that if you guys want to check it out. It was just something silly, and I thought it would just be a nice fun video that maybe people could use a laugh. And you know, nothing's really changed. It's still kind of a bleak year in a lot of ways. There have been some good spots, but moreover, it's been a tough year for everyone, so I thought I would just do something fun. And that was like a fun video. It wasn't serious, but I would love to incorporate exercise into my videos, but I'm not proud that I feel this way, but I'm still a little bit too uncomfortable with how I look to really show my body a lot. Like I've slowly started to do it to like force myself to be okay with it, because I'm not at a place that I love. But you know, I saw a quote on, I think it was Jess Megan posted it, but I think it's somebody else may have said it, and it said, you'll never be at home in a body you view as temporary. And that really kind of like hit me, because I've always been that way, thinking like, oh, well, I'll do it when I lose some weight. I'll do it when, you know, I flatten my stomach a little bit. And I feel like that's a very dangerous way to feel, because then you're never happy. So I'm trying to get better at that. I would love to just put on a bikini and just show you the rolls and everything, but something is still a mental block. It's just the way society has made a lot of us feel. Oh, you live by Gold Base. I asked Sarah, because we were talking about that Scientology show. I think I brought up Scientology like every wind down. Wow. I hope you are doing really, really well. I hope you're getting better. My favorite mascara is honestly still, and I need to replace mine because I think mine is pretty dried out, is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. It's a great mascara, period, point blank. Not to mention it's like $6 or something. It's so affordable. So I love to recommend that one. I'm starting with the shade Abstract, packing the color. And I want to say too, thank you for the support. Ashley says, you know, she puts my videos on even if she's not interested in them, just to, you know, give a view and a like and all that. And thank you so much. Also, Ashley is my very first patron. I honestly felt so weird about like publicizing my Patreon and, you know, talking about it, because I never want to feel like I'm, you know, like bugging people like, oh, give me money. Oh my God, I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to seem like that, you know. But you know, a lot of people do it, and it's obviously, if I were making like a ton of money on YouTube, I totally wouldn't do that, because like there's no need to. But if I want to keep doing what I'm doing, I do have to earn more money in order to just live my life and function. So I have added a couple ways that you guys can support, so thank you. Diana says, are there any brands that you totally avoid? That's actually a kind of a tough question for me, because you guys know I'm obsessed with makeup. Oh, I need my, no, I'll use a different brush. When you're here, when you're on YouTube, you feel pressure to avoid brands because of this or that and this drama, and they did this and they said that. And you know, sometimes it's things that I believe in, but more often than not, you just feel pressure. You feel pressure that if you don't do it, you look like you're supporting someone who's bad, you know? And sometimes, you know, there's definitely questionable things where I will like shy away, but I don't think I've ever steadfastly like denounced a brand or canceled a brand. I would definitely, if I was going to cancel anybody or anything, it would be a brand over a person, because I don't feel like you can cancel people, because people make mistakes. Now, some things are unforgivable. You know, like the R word, 4-letter R word, unforgivable. But some things are so insignificant that I feel like they should just be forgiven. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm saying. But I just feel like there are instances where it's not that serious and it's not that deep, and yet on YouTube it is treated as such. And a lot of times you don't really have the facts. I don't like bringing up the same people over and over again, because I don't want my channel to be about it. You know, there's brands lately that people are saying, well, they did this and they did that. The thing is that people often misconstrue what people say. Sometimes, yes, people just say stupid ass shit, and they shouldn't have said it, period. But are they truly remorseful, and are they truly trying to be a better person? And some time has passed and they've actually learned and all of that good stuff. And, you know, I feel like we have to be given that chance, because I don't know what stupid thing I posted when I was 15 years old that could come back and somebody say, well, she said this, and I would have no recollection of it, like, and would obviously feel bad about it. A lot of things, I'm not making any sense. I know I'm not. But I've seen people take things like way out of proportion. Like in terms of, okay, you said something, but somebody interprets it that you're saying it about this group of people. For instance, like you say one thing and it sounds terrible if you think you're talking about an ethnicity or a religion or a gender. But if you're just saying it as like a passing comment, you're saying the whole story. Maybe it's just a joke and maybe it meant nothing, you know? So I've had people message me after I talked about, you know, Jeffree Star and all that. I had people message me. Moreover, people said, you know, I say do what you want, get what you want, yada yada. And I pretty much agree with that. But then I had a couple people that were like, you can't support a person who's done this and this and this and this. But a lot of what was said and done, either A, you really don't have a clue if it actually happened, or B, you have seen it and you feel that they're truly remorseful, or C, it was a comment that sounds terrible, but it was taken out of context, you know? So in that instance, I choose to kind of like distance myself, but truly I don't know. Truly, I'm not one to hate or denounce somebody for that, you know? So I've been filming way too long because I can't talk and do anything at the same time. He's just the easiest example, you know what I mean? So in Jeffree's case, I have not been seeking out buying the products because I know that I'll get backlash. If I use them, there are people that say he's a terrible person, and then if I don't use them, say, well, how can you support this other brand? And honestly, it's not that deep. Because if you looked at every brand owner, you'd probably find some dirt. You'd probably find something that they said that somebody didn't like. And it can just go on and on. There's just constantly be a problem with every brand. And I'm just not going to put that much energy into it. So personally, I feel like do what you want to do. feel how you want to feel. It is your life, and it's not my place to tell anybody what to buy. If something is concrete fact and it's something really horrendous, of course, stepping away. But, you know, in an instance like Jeffree Star, because it's iffy, don't get me wrong, it's iffy, but I'm not willing to take a hard and fast concrete stance and like stand and shout, because I honestly don't know how I feel about it. Like, I feel the good and the bad. That's probably not a good answer. That's a terrible answer because I'm so fucking off topic. So really what I want to say is that there's not really any brands I terribly, like I super avoid. Usually if I'm avoiding a brand, it's because of the quality of their products and it has nothing to do with any like stupid drama stuff, which maybe that's what you were asking. I don't know, but people often, you know, want to know the dirt. They want to know the tea. There's a few brands like that brand Deuce. I can't say that name without laughing, but somebody told me that's how it's pronounced. D-O-U-C-C-E. That's the brand. I've tried probably 4 or 5 of their things and I didn't like any of them. Like, I kind of despised a lot of them, so I avoid that brand. But that's not, you know, not for any stupid reason, but because my experience has just taught me that, you know, I'm probably not gonna like it, so I'm not gonna spend any money on it. I feel like I cannot do this shape of eye to save my fucking life. Somebody said, what was the scraper you used? I used a gua sha. It was by Daily Concepts. It's a green gua sha made of jade, and I love it. Lizzie said she only spent $50 at Ulta for Black Friday, and that's what she did. I'm like, girl, I don't know how you did it. Catherine said, can you do a post? Ask us your embarrassing stories, talking about you guys give me your embarrassing stories so that I can read. I actually love that. If you see this I can't talk. If you're watching this right now, send me your most embarrassing story. You can DM me on Instagram too. If you don't want me to read your name, I will totally just read your story. That way nobody else can read it in the comments here. So DM me on Instagram, or you can get my email. It's at the bottom of my description box. Send me your most embarrassing stories and I will read them next time. Y'all are so nice. Like, the sweet comments just really make everything. This is so exciting. I'm just looking at my phone. Okay, I'm gonna mix 2 Suva liners. I'm gonna take Space Panda and Acid Trip and make a liner. And then I think I'm gonna have to do the other eye off camera because I cannot get it together, because if I don't do that, we may only wind up with one eye. All right, so there's one eye. I do need to think. Winning. I do think I need to do my other eye off camera, so we'll be back in a moment. Okay, let me tell y'all, I did not plan for this, but I'm about to just test out this Milani blush on bare skin. Just trying to get a feel for it a little bit because I really like it, but I just feel like I'm not quite there in terms of how to use it, and I feel like my face is a little bit weird for blush placement because I feel like you could do multiple things, but it would just change my look a little bit. So I feel like that's cute. I'm just playing right now, you know. So I should have not. Maybe I shouldn't have had wine before filming. Let me get into some face. I'm gonna use, you know, when you got nails, you got to do this. So I'm gonna use the Yensa primer. This is the Tone Up Primer. Honestly, I feel like I should just stop right now. I should just stop and let my eyes be the only thing that I do because I've been talking way too much. I dropped my Nicole Guerriero palette. Okay, look, things aren't going right. If this light goes out tonight, it might be a fight. I might have to take it outside. Let me get back to what I'm doing. What am I doing? Excellent question. We're going to use Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation with my Stands Out Beauty Spoon, which I have a giveaway going on right now. I have a picture of me holding the sponge on my Instagram that is a giveaway to win not 1 but 2 of these, one for you and one to share, but you know, we can't force you. So if you want to keep both for yourself, it's, you know, it is what it is. And I am doing it with Stands Out Beauty. It's a simple one too. You just have to follow us both and like and tag a friend. That's it. So really easy if you are interested in winning a couple Stands Out Beauty sponges. They really are my favorite. I didn't realize, what is, I need to call it a night. I didn't realize that this foundation had such a scent. Did I never notice that the matte one had a scent, or was it unscented? It's maybe a little bit light, but I can make it work for sure. So I'm trying to think of what else has been going on. So we got our new couch. I was really excited for that. I have a ton of packages coming tomorrow, or at least a ton that say they're coming tomorrow, because I had one that was supposed to be delivered today and I guess it got held up somewhere. So I didn't get any packages today, and I think tomorrow I'm supposed to get like 5 or 6, and I don't even know. I am not liking how this foundation is looking. This foundation's not looking great. I'm just gonna be honest. I haven't tried this before, and I love the Fenty matte foundation, and I'm dry, so that tells you how good it is. You see, now I'm trying to go fast because I've spent so much time on my eyes and so much time running my mouth. Okay, I'm doing bad makeup at this point. Like, this palette's good. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with this palette. I am just not very patient right now. Okay, I've got my Colourpop pencils. I have a lot of them. Can you see? Well, I have one Kiko Milano in here, which is amazing too. So I'm just gonna put this in my waterline. The very like pale yellow. Looking kind of white. I powdered my cheeks before putting my cream blush on. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to use this Milani powder bronzer brush, and I'm going to dip into this Cocoa contour. And when I'm bronzing with this palette, I like to mix the contour with this deep light, which is a little bit warm, and it creates a really pretty warm color. Say that this foundation is looking rough. It's looking rough. And I'm gonna use this Nars. This is the Wanted 2 cheek palette. I'm gonna dip into this and this. But if I actually cared about this look, I think the eye calls for like a little bit stronger blush. And let me know too, so many questions. Also, because I'm about to ask you a question, but if you guys have comments, questions, topics, anything for next week's wind down, let me know, because I'm going to keep doing the wind downs just as like I did today, like part of my weekly vlog. So I'm going to keep these up as long as you guys enjoy seeing them. I'm going to do mascara. I'm just going to use a Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes. This look really needs some fake lashes, but ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, I busted out my Nicole Guerriero. This is from the first launch of this. I just feel like a lot of their highlights are just so chunky that, you know, they glow, but they also, you know, do a lot of texture, which if you're just looking for like glow from a distance, amazing, but it's still so powdery. I don't care what anybody says. So I love Anastasia products, and this highlight is no doubt very gorgeous in that it gives you a glow, but I am not about all of this texture that it brings forward. You know, texture's natural. You know, you're gonna see texture, it's fine. So if you don't mind it, no big deal. I just don't like it emphasized. I know I have texture, we all have texture, but does my texture have to scream, look at me, I'm here? I'm gonna set my face with some toner because it's on this table. I think something's wrong with me. I've barely had a glass of wine since I sat down, and I'm like, okay, I grabbed this Sugar Rush Sugar Coat. This is a cupcake. All right, so this is my makeup. I think for the fact that, I swear, in person, I don't look pale as shit, but looking at my viewfinder, I'm like Casper's first cousin. I swear to God, it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed winding down. Sorry I didn't do a lot of like interesting talking. Honestly, I feel like I'm just exhausted right now. I don't know why. I think I slept really badly, but just didn't know it. You know what I mean? Does that happen to you guys ever? Like you just wake up feeling tired even though you thought you slept. Also, if you didn't see my earrings, they have a little fox on them. And he's having a tea and he's wearing a monocle and he's wearing a bowler hat. Well, I should probably go since I have just peaked. Thank you so much for watching Vlogmas Day 4. Stay tuned. On Sunday, I'm going to go shopping and do a $50 challenge. So you guys should be seeing that on Monday. I'm very, very excited. So I actually have $50 in rewards on my TJ Maxx card too. So if I stick to it, I can spend like next to nothing. Obviously, I want to spend a little over 50 so that I use that whole reward, but I'm really excited because clearly I spent too much money in the past, so we're going to spend money in the future. So if you like that type of stuff, definitely stay tuned. Again, I hope you guys are doing amazing. I hope you're finding some joy and some peace and security and all of that in the month of December and, you know, this holiday season if you celebrate. I am very, very grateful for you guys. I didn't do a big Thanksgiving spiel because, well, Thanksgiving is, but I do want to say I'm very, 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 very thankful if you're here watching this and you've actually made it to this point. If you've made it to this spot in the video, leave me a Christmas tree emoji down below so I just know which of you guys stayed until the end. So thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day and I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.